Today I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the Chanel 25 handbag. This one is from Babala, so thank you Babala for sending me another gorgeous bag. I really wanted to review the Chanel 25 because I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about it. Some people think it's going to be the next it bag for a long time. I think the last time that Chanel had a very popular handbag that wasn't the original flap bag was the Chanel boy bag, and so a lot of people are hyping up this bag, especially for the summertime, saying that the boho bag is the new next big thing. So this is the packaging. I have two other authentic handbags, however they did not come with a box like this. I got a dust bag for mine, so I wouldn't be able to compare the boxes, but I can tell you that the quality for this packaging is very high quality. Very durable box. You have some tissue paper here, and when you open it, it does come with a dust bag, which is really nice. So dust bag for the handbag, and ribbon. I know some people use the ribbon for like wrapping up the outside of the bag, so it comes with a ribbon. The authentication card. The authentication cards for the original Chanel's are a little bit more solid, but looking at it, it looks very similar to an authentic authentication card, so that's really nice. Let me go ahead and show you guys the handbag. This is the Chanel 25. I got it in the size small, and I think they call this the boho purse. This is a drawstring purse, so the way that you open and close the handbag is by pulling on this chain over here and adjusting it with this C overlapping clasp that it has. I will start by saying that when I first saw the handbag, I was not very impressed by it. I saw Dua Lipa advertising it, but I saw that Dua Lipa had the large size in black, and it didn't really call my attention. When I was looking into the website, I saw that they had it in white, and they also had a smaller size, and that's when I became a little bit more interested. My handbag I got in the color white. I really wanted a simple and chic summer handbag, and I think that after seeing it in person, this is the bag that I am going to be rocking all summer. So you take the bag and then you kind of pull it in the front so that it closes. The bag itself, it's just very flexible. It's very like flimsy, very chill. I highly recommend getting an insert because there is no zippers on this handbag. This is the tightest that it closes, and things can very easily fall out of the purse. So I have seen some people share that they're going to get an insert. 100% recommend doing that because the bag does not come with any zippers or clips to really secure things in there. So that is one thing that you might want to keep in mind if you are interested in getting this for yourself. You basically just open into the main compartment. Because it is a drawstring purse, this is prone to have items fall out of the bag. No matter how tight you tie it, some things are going to fall out. So I definitely recommend getting yourself an insert for this, but this is the tightest that it closes. So when you open the handbag, have on one side the Chanel plaque. I believe that Chanel stopped doing authentication tags at the bottom of the purse, and now they have authentication plaques. This does have a number attached to it. There is no pockets in here. There's just one tiny pocket, and I think it's more decorative than anything. So if you look over here, This is a pocket. It's very tiny, not secured at all. So I don't recommend using that as a pocket space. I honestly just think it's decorative. And it says Chanel, made in Italy. The inner texture has a cloth fabric. Let me just take it out for you guys. For this replica, the way in which they just lined up their fabric, I would give this a 9 out of 10. It is wonderfully lined up. I'm not a big fan of fabrics. You guys will always hear me say this. I hate fabric with so much passion. But the way that they stitched it up and lined it up, it is just to perfection. Hey guys, so I decided to film a little day in the life of the bag. I had an appointment to go to for my infant, and the bag was surprisingly really good as a diaper bag. So this is what it looks like opened, and I managed to fit a lot inside. I got like 5 diapers, I got a spare pair of clothing, I got for him this fan in case it gets hot, so that fit in there really nicely. And then what else did I get with me? I got 2 toys. I managed to put on the side pockets a hair comb for him, as well as a wooden toy that he really likes. I have a little powder formula case with 4 servings. What else? Oh, the wipes. So I got a pack of Kirkland wipes. These are not the full size, but enough for a couple of hours out running errands. So again, I was very, very impressed with the bag. Overall, in terms of style, there is nothing in the images that looks significantly different from my replica. The only area where I do see some difference is in the actual leather. So in the images, you can clearly see a more pebbled calfskin texture. Seems more softened on the replica, and it is more defined on the images for the authentic Chanel bag. So that is something that I wanted to note. It does differ in that pebbled texture. It might even affect the overall feel and just sturdiness of the bag. I do have another pebbled texture wallet on chain with the same exact type of grain, and it does tend to be more of a harder grain. So who is to say that maybe the bag would have been a little bit more firmer if it had that other kind of grain. However, it does not affect me in any way, shape, or form. I actually do prefer for the bag to be more flexible and to just bend more and have more movement. This is the everyday kind of bag that I'm looking for, something that I can easily just get into that's not going to scratch up. I want to be able to be aggressive with my bag. You know, everyday kinds of bags, you want them to have some sort of flexibility. So it doesn't affect me, but it is something that I did want to note. So when I look into the Babala handbag website, purse is listed as Chanel boho handbag, and then they call it shiny calfskin. It does seem to have a little bit more of a shine, which is not something that you can easily pick up on camera, but it does have more of a shine than the original Chanel listing. I saw that Dua Lipa had an advertisement, and like she was advertising the larger size. The larger size was not very appealing in my opinion. It's just a personal preference. I don't think that it looked as nice as the smaller size. The bag is very unique in style, and I think that because it is so big, there's certain bags that just don't look great in that size. But I think that the boho 25, you can wear it in every season, style it how you want it. You can wear it with a coat, you can wear it with a sweater, you can wear it with a regular sundress. It is a very versatile color. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I have to give this purse a 9 out of 10. I think the handbag is absolutely stunning. It definitely changed my mind, and I probably would want to get this bag in another color. I think it's a really gorgeous summer bag. If you guys are interested in getting one for yourself, I will be sure to link down below all of the information regarding this replica. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.